Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to take a look at Dynamic or Demo Operandi's SMC or MMC Footprint strategy, right? And kind of how it works. And I'm also going to show you guys feedback from someone who actually paid for the course so that you can see exactly what is going on, right? So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Right now, according to Google, it says here the footprint strategy involves identifying key lines such as the foreign line and the first layer line to understand market direction and potential shifts. Right. The speaker also emphasizes observing divergences in lower timeframes for re-entry opportunities and significance of stochastic divergence. Now, it sounds very nice if you want to put it that way. If you were at a ceremony and someone said the footprint strategy, it sounds very nice, but in actual, in the reality, it's just trend lines, And I remember back in the days when Jason Noah was still very young and he was doing courses, right? And they were mostly focused on doing these these trend line tradings. And I don't say it don't work. I just say that it's not worth paying for. Like, don't get me wrong, right? If you go further down, you can see someone uploaded his entire stuff there on YouTube, but I'm not here to speak about that, right? Now, we all know Demo Operandi and we know what he's about, right? So let's get straight to the video. Now, before I play this part, just to show you guys kind of what it works like, I'm also going to say some people who has actually paid for the course and share their experience or share this guy's experience with you as well. This will allow for people, I think a lot of people, they always try to come on the channel or into the comment section and they try to justify why these people can continue with what it is that they are doing, where I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with what they are doing, but they should just not have to ask people to pay for it. Like for this, for instance, you can get all of this content, you can get it for free somewhere, and there's really no reason to pay for it. But if someone like Demo Operandi, comes up and he shows up onto your Facebook feed every day, you're more likely to go there and just pay for it, right? And they tell you that these things make stuff that nobody ever thought it would. And people must understand that I'm always going to stand by this, and I do not care what anybody tells me. I will stand by this and I will thrive on this. Is that if you have not lived through the experience, then you are not entitled to come here and say that people cannot say that they have not made any money. Unless you have lived through the experience, can you come here and say, you know what, this I have actually gone through this and it actually works and I can back it up. Now, I believe in free speech, which is why the comments are open and people can talk about the content as much as they want to. But you cannot come here and say that, no, this person was lying or this person was lying, that this stuff actually do work. But if we ask you to prove to us that it actually works, then you just go missing like like Marco did after, I don't know, maybe he just blocked me. But in any case, guys, let's get straight into it, right? Now, the MMC footprint strategy, I can sum it up for you in 2 seconds. Everybody was kung fu fighting. But before we get to the actual strategy, this is the feedback that I got from this gentleman, right? He says here, altogether we paid him 129 US dollars for those there, Remember, this is one group for signals. In mentorship, he charges 700 to teach trend lines. That is what he teaches. You pay 900 to learn trend lines. Now, this is coming from a person who's actually in the group, who has actually paid the money for it. Says here, 27 trades account blown consecutively. I told him the lies won't last forever, only if you decide to learn forex for good. So he says here, where will he get some food, right? So I'm going to play the first minute or two and that will conclude the entire course for you. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear, but I'll try my best to make sure that the sound actually gets through to you guys on the other side, right?
Então, was the full footprint that formed. And after that, it was the first layer that formulated. When the market went up, but when we draw the same setup in the opposite direction. This is what happened. So meaning if you would have probably entered a buy, you would have closed when the market broke there. So now looking at a very much detailed form, I want to double check something in terms of what the market is about to do now. Okay. So in this case, some could have used that one as a footprint, and some could have used that one as a first layer. And if you would have used that one as a first layer.
Now, I'm going to conclude this video by saying this, right? Do I say trend line trading doesn't work? I don't say that they don't work, right? I do say that they are not worth paying for because of the information that's freely available on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. If you trade with trend lines and it works for you, that's good. But this is nothing new that you can find anywhere on the internet. There is no reason anybody should be paying for someone to teach them how to trade with trend lines. And like I said before, I'm not saying that they don't work. I'm just saying that you should not be paying for someone to show you how to draw 20 trend lines on a chart. Like, you could literally do this on a 1 hour time frame and using purely market structure, right? There's no need for all of these lines to be drawn all over this chart. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for years.